Hi, my name is Ivan Prowitz. I'm 19 years old. I live in Schaumburg, Illinois, where I was born and raised. My current occupation is I am a funeral assistant slash wake attendant at a funeral home in Elk Grove, Illinois. My hobbies include things more like drawing, writing. A couple of times a year, a group of friends and I will go to cosplay conventions and dress up. Um, the last question, why do I want to be a funeral director? With my special interest in true crime growing up and an interest in death, I was originally going to strive to be a homicide detective in Chicago Police Department. Um, I, however, looked more into true crime based funerals, more specifically, the funeral of the Columbine High School Massacre shooter, Dylan Klebold. His mother did write a book about it, just briefly her side of the story. And the funeral was definitely something that was rushed, and it was something that wasn't really much of a closure to saying goodbye to her loved one. I began to look into more things like that. People like Dylan Klebold, people who committed crimes, more gang-related activity, people on death row, and things like that. Unfortunately, while there are amazing funeral directors in the world, there is still a good gap of them that don't really have a passion for the people, more of the money that comes with it. My goal later on in life is to own my own funeral home, based more towards minorities. When I say minorities, of course, I mean people of color, LGBT plus people, um, lower income people. I would like to make things more affordable for them. But especially for people, like I mentioned, that maybe had died in prison or on death row, more gang related people, just in a circle of people that really are can be pushed away by society just because they don't really understand. My goal is to express that I don't really care where somebody came from in their lives. What matters is that their family gets the closure they need and that they are treated with respect after they had passed. Um, yeah, so that is definitely my goal. I originally enrolled for Worsham back in 2019. I took a small break for myself, but I'm back trying to get back in the groove of things. I got the awesome experience of starting to work for funeral homes, different funeral homes back in October. I have done over 32 funerals, at least a majority by myself, and I've gotten a lot of experience under my belt. And the more I work, the more I really, really enjoy what I do, and it is definitely worth whatever it takes to get there. So it's gonna be a great year.